Coach, what particularly about Gotham tonight was created some issues tonight for the Royals?
Just the efficiency, isn't it? I think in the first half, 3 shots on goal, of which I think 2 goals. So I think, and also just the desire, the willingness to go forward, the willingness to be a threat, the willingness to just get into those zones which are dangerous. And I think what changed our game is just conceding. I think you play, in my opinion, again, a good 9 first minutes against a run of play you concede. And then we don't have the power nor the heart to be like, okay, reset, we go again. And obviously conceding a goal just before halftime is just something that kills you.
We heard midweek that the emphasis was on the defensive unit, and I say that as a collective unit, not just saying the back four or however many you fill out each night. How do you feel that continues to improve, and what needs to continue to improve?
I think what I just was talking about before the game is we're all very privileged to be part of a franchise. I still call it a franchise, a starting franchise, to be honest. And what we need to do right now is, I know everyone is screaming for results, and you can all believe me, I scream for results as well. But I think right now we should be focusing on like who we are and what we actually want to show people. And I think we're building a house without a foundation at the minute. And I think we should just really scoot back to what's the foundation, what are our values, like who do we want to be, who do we want to recognize with. And then when we talk about defending, once you have that identity piece right, and once you are locked in on who and what you want to be, I'm sure that 80% of the 80% of what is going wrong defensively we can solve, because that's, to me, like, it's just the mindset, it's the willingness, it's the desire to defend. As much as we had the desire to attack the last 3 weeks, I mean, we scored 6 goals. Like, that's all very good. Like, we see people moving forward, getting into the box. We had a cross on the right, 2 crosses on the right against Washington. We had 3 people in the box to tap it in. Like, that goes both ways, and we just gotta make sure we do our work.
Paige mentioned that when she was injured, she noticed a bit of a lack of energy at times with the team, and that was something that she hoped to bring to the team when she returned. Have you seen that in her return? Did you see that over the course of the season, maybe a lack of energy from your team?
I think behavior is contagious, and that works in both ways. So once I think Paige is definitely bringing the energy, and I'm just hoping that behavior now becomes the behavior that we're contagious to, instead of the other behavior that we're also showing. So I would strongly encourage Paige to keep on doing what she's doing. She's doing a very good job. I think all the rehab players at the minute are really doing a very good job in, like, wanting to help, wanting to come in, wanting to step in and just be a part of what's going on, whether it's bad or good. Like, I want to be on that pitch helping. I think that's huge to me, and I like I said, like, that's just the behavior we all need to feel like, and all need to want, just like that pride/proud feeling of, I want to be part of something.
And then lastly, Ali came off a little earlier maybe than usual in this game. I'm guessing that was just due to the accumulation of matches over the last few weeks for her, but also in conversations with her, what are you guys talking about to try and get her scoring goals more often?
Well, I think you're saying it yourself, right? Like, we all have the expectations for her to score goals. And once you put the expectations that high and on, like, one particular element, like, you get lost in chasing it. And what I truly believe is sometimes, again, like, the one thing we've been doing lately is just really make it very simple. And I think the basic stuff that we're working on with Ali is, like, just show up and make sure you're available. And the scoring, the deep passing, the crossing, all of that will come once that one part is right. But I don't think we're in the right phase to demand players to be doing 5, 6, 7 elements. Like, just do that one thing, excel into it, and the rest will follow. And then we can take a step further. I think Ali is just, at the minute, like, it's unfortunate. Like, I have to be honest. Like, she's an amazing player. She's an amazing soul. She's an amazing person. And I feel, like, very accountable for, like, how can I get her better? How can I help her? And today I just felt like helping might be to give her the rest and just take away the pressure. Just, like, at the end of the game, not having to look at her and be like, you could have changed, you could have, like, just get her out and just give her some time to also just look at what's happening on the pitch, look at what others are doing. And I think that's just was my responsibility today, to just take the pressure away for the rest of the game. And then obviously bringing in Paige is, like, something else. It's a switch. It's more of a wide player where we felt like we're not having as much success as we wanted in the wide areas. So Paige is, like I said, slightly different. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think the first 3 runs Paige makes is like inside going outside and showing up behind the outside back, and that makes the center back doubt. And then we found Bianca being free because the center back at first stepped and then had to come back all the way to Bianca. So I think those were just parts that we were seeing, and to be honest, was also just trying to help the player. Yeah, go on.
I feel like another player who's had a lot of minutes, but tonight felt like she was just trying to will something, was being very proactive in her steps and in her press, was Mina. I thought tonight she was very physical, was picking the pockets of Gotham players. Can you talk about Mina with what you saw this evening?
Yeah, I think when you work on a daily basis with players of that quality, there is a point where they snap when it comes to pride. Like Mina Tanaka does not want to be remembered as a player that played in a team that was almost bottom of the league. She wants to be remembered as someone that brought the She Believes Cup home, that was captain your team on a national level. And I think she's right now realizing, like, I got to step up. I got to be that one player that maybe makes a difference here. And I thought we saw it today in like the both offensive and defensive part, the moment when she went all the way to Berger, just because she felt like, I got to go. Like, I got to show everyone, like, hey, here's what we got to do. And we all got to do it. Was it her job? Not at all. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Was I hoping that everyone would pick up, like, oh, she's going, like, we all should be going, 100%. I think that's what we also discussed that again. I think Paige did an amazing job in just, like, straight from the heart, saying what she thinks of it, and it was taken very well by players as well. But right now what we're missing is the heart. The heart is what we're missing. The heart for the badge, for the club, for the environment, for everything. And that's what we got to get out of ourselves.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you. Safe travels. Yeah, safe travels.
Thank you.